This 2021 Prevost Marathon Coach has a floor plan that we've never seen on the channel and is by far the best priced 2021 Prevost Marathon Coach on the market right now. It is a beautiful day today here at the Motorhome Exchange in Stuart, Florida. And today I'm really excited to give you guys a tour of this Prevost X3 Marathon Coach. Double slide with the bedroom super slide, and it has a bath and a half. Now, one of the best parts about this coach is it's offered here at the Motorhome Exchange in Stuart, Florida. We found the man himself, Frank Honigsetter. How you doing today, sir?
Great, how are you?
Great, thank you. So what is the relationship that Liberty Coach has with the Motorhome Exchange?
Well, the Motorhome Exchange actually operates underneath the same umbrella, if you will, of Liberty Coach. So back in 2013, I wanted to do something a little bit different with the used coaches that we at that time were typically wholesaling off, as opposed to going to some lot somewhere and somebody selling it basically out of their backyard, or whatever, some other lot, whatever it would be, and then we ended up having to service the coaches. I thought, well, maybe what we could do is put together a company that those coaches would go into, be it a Class A, something outside of the 10-year production of Liberty Coach, and also coaches that we would take in on trade that would be non-Liberty Prevost, Newells as well, that type of thing.
What I want to clarify for everybody out there is we are a division of Liberty Coach. I've been here for approximately 21 years with Liberty Coach, but we started the Motorhome Exchange entity about 10 years ago. So we have Liberty Coach's support, Liberty Coach's service department, and all the tech support and years of experience that go along with that. So we're not just somebody in a warehouse that's buying and flipping coaches.
Worked out extremely well and then morphed into where it is today, which we essentially go through the same PDI process that we do on a Liberty Coach or even a new coach. So it's put another set of eyeballs on Liberty Coach, which we didn't have before, which worked out extremely well, and then it keeps them in the Liberty Coach family, I believe. So we've been able to keep that continuity together through those years, and it's worked out much better than I anticipated.
Yes, sir. And are there certain coaches that you will not take at the Motorhome Exchange?
I kind of leave that up to Dave Wall.
Everything that we sell through the company is going to be something we've gone through in the shop. We have PDI'd. We've spent whatever amount of money we need to spend on the coach to make the coach right for the next owner. But at the same time, everything that we market and sell, we're not trying to get it over the curb. Once that coach leaves here, we want him to be involved in who owns it, how it's maintained, how it's served, and we want to trade back for it, or we want to buy that coach back.
He has a real good finger on the pulse of those used pieces that get out there. Some of the stuff that gets, further out age-wise, we may not look at because they're a little bit more difficult to market at this level of where we are, and the expectations on the sales, after sales part of it, can get pretty high in that aspect.
Yes, sir. This is quite a deal on this marathon coach, under 1.7 million.
It's going to make somebody a good coach, there's no question. They build a great coach, so yeah, I have no reservation having it here and selling it.
Well, I appreciate your time, sir.
Okay,
thank you very much. The paint on this coach is absolutely timeless with the white, silver, and gray. And there is a metallic in this charcoal color. It does have the big awnings on this side. You can see the LED lights glowing. Well, let's take a look inside of these basement bays. I love this timeless stainless on these bay doors, and when we open and close these, you can really feel the quality. This first bay is going to be a full pass-through bay. You've got outlets and a nice material that Marathon Coach finishes these out in. You do have your Marathon Coach lawn chairs in this nice compartment, and there's actually 4 of these total. The second bay is going to be another cargo bay with a little giant ladder, your 12 and 24 volt disconnects, more outlets. Here's a little bin with some extra goodies that come along with the coach. I love this Marathon Coach embroidery on the lawn chairs. Very industrial built. This is not your typical lawn chair. And I've got to take a step back here to show you guys the front of this coach. This is the updated front end. I recently had a chance to film this 2019 Prevost Marathon Coach that is also available price to sell for $1,495,000. These two Marathon coaches are definitely the best deal on any Marathon coach, and both are available and ready to go immediately. But you can see the 2021 does have a much more updated front end than that 2019. The third bay here is going to be your entertainment bay with a large Samsung TV and sound bar. You do have a TechLink tablet out here that you can monitor your tank levels. You can control your climate, your lights, your shades, your awnings, all from outside here. So when I press this button for the awnings, I'm going to go ahead and hit all awnings, extend. So you can see on the driver's side of the coach, it's got the awnings that come out over the slide rooms just to give you a little more shade on the driver's side. And then on your door side, you've got the huge awnings that come out almost the entire length of the coach. And this being a double slide coach, you're not going to have a slide room. So really a lot of living space underneath your awnings on the door side. And I love that LED light, just giving you a nice little glow in the evening. So in bay 4, we have the condenser for the dash AC. And in 2018 on the Prevost chassis, they went to the electric fans, and this got moved up to this bay, just letting that air breathe through here. And then this is going to be a marine style water heater. I believe a 200-gallon diesel fuel carrying capacity. And here's the engine bay. We've got the Volvo D13. The chassis batteries here, little battery box, Prevost VIN plate, and your Marathon coach VIN plate. Date of manufacture, May of 2020. And a lot of you probably wonder, why would someone trade in a coach that's such a late model coach? And the answer to that is the owner of this motorhome had a Class A motorhome, but wanted to go on a long trip out west over the last year. And they really wanted something more reliable that could handle putting down those miles. They wanted to get into that Prevost chassis, which is, these are built to run and put miles down. So after they did that big trip out west, they don't need it anymore. So it's definitely a great opportunity for someone that wants to get a gently used coach, especially at this price point. And a lot of you business owners this time of the year are utilizing that Section 179 write-off. If you haven't already spoken to your CPA about it, definitely a lot of advantages to buying some of these machines right now, especially if you have a big tax bill. Going around to the back of the coach, I love this style. You've got, you know, little drop shadows in the paint that go through these fins here, and at higher profile with the simple white, black, silver, and charcoal colors. The back of that Volvo D13. This is Marathon Coach 1324. It does have a 20,000 pound towing capacity. So this is gonna have the double slide, and I like to point out, this is the bedroom super slide. So you can see how long this slide is, and when we get inside, you'll see how much that opens up the rear of the coach. And this is a bath and a half as well. Marathon Coach does a lot of cool little stuff, like this little door here for your water hose. You can pull this out, and then it does have a retract button right here, actually, your hose in button. Back here behind these panels are going to be your inverters, some of your battery systems. You've got your inverter disconnects here. And I always like to show, you know, how this is all rounded off. You don't have any pointed edges on these slide rooms, and just a stunning appearance with those awnings over the slide rooms. And here's the plumbing bay. I love how they finished this out with that same wood grain look. You do have a Crestron panel out here, as well as a manifold system. There's your black and gray tank rinses. Your freshwater inlet if you don't want to use that other city hose we just saw. A spot for paper towels. Everything is very clearly labeled. Your cord in, cord out, your sewer hose in and out. And this does have a sewer hose that actually comes out below the coach, and then you can bring it in and out all by the press of a button. Spigot out here if you want to wash your hands, soap dispenser, and then freshwater gravity fill. 20 kW power tech generator on airbags. This is an industrial piece of equipment. 251 hours, so barely broken in. And then here's the other side of bay 1 with that full pass-through bay. This coach is all of the right colors inside and out, and I'm really excited to show this floor plan unlike anything I've ever seen. But here's a look at the cockpit area, and this being on the X3 chassis, it's going to have level floors throughout the coach, where on the H3 you're going to have a little bit of a staircase going up. And I love the two-toned leather on these captain's chairs. Your passenger is going to have a navigation screen, simple controls for your shades, cup holder there, extra awning control, little spot for your cell phone, as well as outlets, and then your slide control. Beautiful carbon fiber grab handle in your entryway, and a beautiful carbon fiber accent along the dash that ties in with the steering wheel. Really a sporty feel on this coach. Screen right here, and we can control our shades, climate, all that stuff that I showed you on the outside panel. Control the shades individually or by different zones, and I really like even the leather look on the screen there. And then you have that carbon fiber look around your cockpit. Simple Prevost steering wheel. You've got your tag lift as well as your air brake, your valid leveling system. And one thing I missed pointing out in the cockpit area here when we entered is this floor. I really like the material that they used for the entryway. Going into this coach, I love how it feels now that we closed all of the shades. Gives it a completely different look. No matter where you're at in the world, when you close all these blinds and you're inside of one of these buses, it feels like you're in a Ritz-Carlton on wheels or a penthouse on wheels. This nice recliner over here, and this area can be utilized as like an office area. We can pull out this and then pull up that recliner, giving you a really nice workspace. I like all the little details, like the hardware that they used, and the finishes of these cabinets are beautiful. Big deep drawers, and I like to point out it's got the Marathon Coach logo inside the drawers. We're going to see that throughout, and a little filing cabinet drawer there. And Marathon is utilizing every little square inch for storage. Even these little panels on the wall will open up, could be used as like almost a laundry chute. And you've got two of those outlets and USB ports down here, as well as a magazine rack. This couch will fold into sleeping very easily. It's a manual jackknife sofa, and it's a good length, giving a comfortable area for guests that may be staying in the coach. And I like to point out this little fireplace here. Cool little bonsai vibe, and the big Prevost windows too. The blinds are down right now, but really give you a great view when those open up. And then all of the lighting in the ceiling, I like the blue accent lights. They really tie all these colors together. You have lights around the valances, and I want to give everybody a close-up. It's almost a linen style material. And then this couch effortlessly folds back into seating. Now this is a really cool floor plan with the booth style dining setup, where this table will swivel in and out for some of the bigger folks, make it a little bit easier to get in and out. And then not only can you manually swivel it, but if we come around to this side, there's a little button right here, and then we can move that table in and out to give you more room. And then when the slide rooms come in, you can adjust it to make it the most comfortable for you. Now, as far as audio video goes in this coach, you've got a TV inside of the slide room, and I'm going to show you in a moment. You can still see that TV while the coach is going down the road, but also you have this huge TV that comes down from the ceiling for the front of the coach. And I really like the design of this, how they tucked this back so that when you're entering the coach, you've got a clear shot here. So even if the TV is down, you can still get in and out of that entry door, where a lot of times that TV could kind of block that. So they have designed that really well. Going into the galley area, I like this style where they have this little art nook, but they don't have the glass doors around it, which I think this looks a lot better than the older style with the little glass doors. And the same thing over here, I'm just noticing it, another little art nook. Taking those glass doors out, you don't have the glare, just such a good call. And then you don't have the mirrors in the back. This really changes the whole look of the coach, and all of the lighting on the valances, and a really cool simple design on the ceiling. Again, No mirrors on the ceiling. I'm not seeing any mirrors in this coach, and I really like that style. Going back into the galley here, I'll point out this countertop has a pretty good sized lip here, so if any liquids were to spill on the countertop, that'll prevent them from spilling on the face of these beautiful cabinets. We've got a lot of storage in this coach. Let's open it up and see what we've got for storage here. And lots of storage in this galley here, so real large kind of open storage above your sink, and this does have adjustable shelving if you do need. And then below your sink, you've got this little drawer that has the cutout in it, utilizing all of that space. You've got a nice little trash receptacle that will pull out, and then a little spot for your sink covers or your stove covers. And love this material too. Very simple materials that they're using in this coach, but I really like them. Then here you have a drawer with a silverware divider, and then the next drawer is going to have a little knife area. I like that. Custom finished out, and again, those Marathon Coach logos in the drawers. And then just lots of storage in this coach. And then a pantry here with 7 different drawers there. So, and I have these pulled out at different angles, but these are all pretty deep little spots that you can load this up with a lot of stuff. And then here above your microwave, spot for paper towels or whatnot. I love the puck lighting here. Just a lot of little subtle touches in this design that really tie it all together. And I failed to point out these floors. I love all of the work that goes into these tile floors. So you've got 2 tones to break it up with the white and almost like a gray, almost like a concrete style look. I really like those tiles. But check out this curve and these cuts on these tiles. Just incredible. And then there is a rug up front here. These are heated floors as well, so a lot of value to that. And all the little cool stuff Marathon Coach does, like this spot right here is actually for storage, just kind of a little hidden storage compartment. And I want to point out there's just a little ledge here behind your booth, giving you a nice spot to maybe set a drink or put your arm, just a little more elbow room there. This camera does not do justice of the simple textures on the ceiling, but this is probably one of my favorite Marathon Coach designs that I've ever seen, with the simple and clean colors. Nice little art recess there. Fisher Paykel cooktop, and that countertop cover is so flush that I almost missed seeing that. And then they bring up that same material there for the backsplash. And you have a big window in your galley as well. This does have the large Sub-Zero refrigerator, all super clean. And I really like how Marathon Coach makes this door look like it goes a lot taller than it really needs to. But when you open that up, you can see this is just the back. Just gives it a better look. Looks like it almost goes from floor to ceiling, even though it really doesn't. And then you've got your ice drawer down here, your freezer drawer. So going into the middle of the coach, I get excited about this because this is a totally different floor plan than I've ever seen in any motorhome. This is something really cool that Marathon Coach did in this coach that I've never seen in a floor plan unlike anything I've ever seen. So here we've got the little accent lighting on the door. So I'm gonna turn that off, and you can see it's got a cool look to it. But if we wanna really make it pop in here, we just press this art door accent. That's a pretty cool little feature there. I've got to tip my hat to the folks on Marathon Coach on that. That is really neat. Now this is going to be the half bathroom, and I love the under lighting below the cabinets and beautiful bowl sink there, and a really cool style on the backsplash. Really nice neutral colors, little grab handle there. And a cool turtle painting there behind your Tecma toilet. That same beautiful tile work, and it goes probably, you know, close to a foot up the wall there to give you a little ledge, a little bit of storage behind your toilet with an emergency door release if for some reason that air door didn't work. And then there is a vent with a fan up there. I like how that's finished out where you can't really see it. And then continuing through the coach, this is where it gets a little bit different than what we've ever seen before. So we can go into the bedroom this way, but right here is going to be a full bathroom with a really good sized shower and stunning tile work here on the backsplash. You do have a little step there, and I really like, almost like that concrete color tile. And a little cool little inlay to break it up in that same, I would call that a concrete color. And again, a vent with a fan. And this is something really cool. This is actually your rainforest style shower head. What a cool shower. And then you have another regular shower head. But I just want to point out, you know, I'm 6'2", and you know, you've got plenty of room in here. It's very tall. I've got to set the camera down there just to show you guys. I can do, I mean, full 360, raise the roof. This is a really good utilization of this space. I can't believe how big that shower is, because this is a little more narrow of a bathroom, but it's longer and really works well. And again, just the combination of colors with these cabinets, countertops, and that backsplash really look nice. And then you have a lot of mirror space here, a good amount of space around your Tecma toilet. I like the little spot to hang towels or robes or whatnot. Just real simple design, but gives it a real cool, modern feel. The way these cabinets open, if you want to get a good side look at your hair, they set that up for you. And again, all the little details, this material inside the cabinets, adjustable shelving. And this is cool. It looks like a real glass shelf. You don't see that in too many motorhomes. And then storage below, as well as some good drawer space, and still that Marathon Coach logo and an embossed leather type look on the bottom of the drawer. More storage. Actually goes a little bit deeper there too, above your head. Across from your bathroom, you've got this area with a wardrobe and then a large mirror. That's got to be 6 to 7 feet tall, so you can get a full-length mirror. Then you've got a couple drawers down below, as well as your Sony components. And then there's your slide room control for your rear slide. A little more drawer space down here. Again, those Marathon Coach logos in the drawers. Now, one of the really cool things you could do is you could press this bedroom door here. Now, when we close off this bedroom door here, I really like that this really closes off this rear suite. So you've got your full bathroom and then that wardrobe I just showed you with the mirror. But this is almost like an extension of this rear suite. And with this bedroom super slide, you've got a lot of room back there and a full walk-in closet that I'm going to show you in just a moment. But you've got more wardrobe here. I like that it lights up when we open that. Little shoe cubbies back there. And I like that this countertop space kind of curves around so you can use it as a nightstand as well. Real big, deep drawers. I mean, this has got to be close to like 3 feet by 2.5 feet. That is a huge drawer. Again, the Marathon Coach logo. Another big, deep drawer. This one isn't quite as wide, but I like that the face comes around. The way they finish that out, it's almost a false face, so everything's flush. Overhead, this is different than we see in most motorhomes. I love the style, how the woodwork kind of curves over your bed. Then you've got that big window behind your bed. Looks like a king-size bed. And a good amount of walking space getting through the coach. Large Samsung TV. Same color cabinets throughout the coach. I really like the color of these cabinets. A little bit of storage there. And then you do get more, oh, this is actually more like a huge laundry bin. I don't see a bag, but I think you might be able to put a laundry hamper in there. I like that. It looks like it's almost a false face. It looks like it's dresser drawers. And then you've got a little more storage there. Now, going into the back of the coach here, this is a true walk-in closet with your stackable ASCO washer and dryer, hanging space that curves around the side of the coach. And then a lot of your components are stored back here in the rear closet, but they still finish everything out with these little drawers. Dyson vacuum tucked in back there, plugged in. I like that. And then even a little more wardrobe right next to your washer and dryer. And you've got outlets and USB ports, and then they have all these nice panels covering up all the electronics that are back there. And this is finished out with a nice carpet. All right, let's put the slide rooms in. I want to show you what the coach looks like with the slide rooms in, and got to point out that same beautiful ceiling goes in the bedroom here. Just a stunning coach. So this coach is extremely livable with the slide rooms in. You can see you can easily get through your galley area and salon to both your half bath and your full bath. Even for, you know, heavier people, honestly, it's really designed that someone even, you know, a little bit on the bigger side can easily use this coach with the slide rooms in. Going back here, we could easily get to the full bathroom. Again, nothing changes in here while we're going down the road, but this is what really surprised me is you can tilt this bed up and easily walk around to get to that huge rear walk-in closet. And then this bed is tilted up right now, but if you want to tilt it back into the sleeping position, you can have it go flat with the slide rooms in. So really a very livable coach with the slide rooms in. And then I also want to point out with that TV inside the slide room, even with the slide rooms in, you could still watch TV from your office area and you still have plenty of seating. And then again, you can adjust this table in and out to make sure you're comfortable. If you're a serious buyer, you can contact Dave Wall at the Motorhome Exchange here in Stuart, Florida. So if someone's a serious buyer on this 21 marathon, you're the person to get a hold of?
Absolutely. Call me, Dave Wall, 772-349-7020.
A huge thanks to the team here at Liberty Coach and the Motorhome Exchange for allowing us to take a tour of this coach today. I greatly appreciate all of you, and I hope you're all having a great day. Thanks again.